It's GFN Thursday, and today we have 7 new games available this week, along with 26 new games coming for the month of April. But alongside that, we have a huge announcement from Capcom, so let's get to it. Kicking us off, we have the fantastic news that GFN Ultimate will be expanding to Japan for the first time, adding it to the growing list of 110 supported countries. And along with this cool announcement comes another from Capcom, as they have confirmed that Street Fighter 6 and Resident Evil Village will be coming to GeForce Now at a later date. That's 2 of Japan's biggest IPs. I mean, Street Fighter 6 is popping off in a big way in the fighting game community. And more than that, it's an absolutely fantastic entry point into the franchise if you've been wanting to get into the fighting game scene. Likewise, Resident Evil Village provides an amazing mix of horror and action that's not to be missed. And it's quite the looker as well, so I can't wait to see what it looks like running on GeForce Now Ultimate with all the bells and whistles turned on. All in all, the announcement of these 2 great games from Japan make a fantastic addition to the announcement of GFN Ultimate finally arriving there, and one can only hope it'll lead to more Japanese developers signing their games and onboarding them to GFN. But for now, let's see what we can play this week, and there's one title in particular that needs to be highlighted. That's The Elder Scrolls Online. Now, before continuing, there are certain things you should know about this addition to GFN. It's not going to be available on GeForce Now Android, iOS, iPadOS, or TV platforms. GeForce Now does not support the public test environment or launcher beta at this time. Switching between GeForce Now's browser app to another app may cause a window size error in the game, and this last issue will apply to the Epic Games Store only. If you wish to make any purchases, please visit store.epicgames.com outside of GeForce Now, as it will not show the Epic Games Store when you click Store on the online launcher. If you don't know about ESO, well, there's over 22 million players who play it. You can get lost in this world for hundreds if not thousands of hours as you go into a persistent Elder Scrolls world, where you can battle, craft, steal, explore, or combine different types of equipment and abilities to create your own style of play without any game subscription required. It's a fantastic game and you should definitely check it out if you haven't already, though I do gotta admit it's kinda lame that Nvidia's being restricted to only streaming it to PCs. The lack of mobile and TV support doesn't seem to be Nvidia's choice here, as Boosteroid, another cloud gaming service, is also under the same restrictions. Regardless, now it's time we take a look at the list of 6 other games arriving this week as well. Ark Survival Ascended, available on PC Game Pass. Thief, a new release on the Epic Games Store that's free to claim from April 4th to the 11th. Sons of Valhalla, Mega Man X Dive Offline, Super Hot Mind Control Delete, available on PC Game Pass, and Turbo Golf Racing 1.0, also available on PC Game Pass. And while that does cover the games coming this week, let's take a quick look at the list of titles coming in the month of April. That includes Dead Island 2, Phantom Fury, Odd Sparks and Automation Adventure, 9-Bit Armies A Bit Too Far, Backpack Battles, Dragon's Dogma 2, Character Creator and Storage, Evil West, Island of Insight, Lightyear Frontier, Manor Lords, Meatball, and Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale. That's a total of 26 games confirmed for April. Not a bad selection by any means, but fret not if the game you're most excited for isn't on that list. After all, in addition to the 30 games that were announced last month, 6 more joined that month. And that included some heavy hitters like Diablo 4, Dragon's Dogma 2, and Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. So if there's a game you've been hoping arrives on GFN and it's not on these lists, fret not, check in every week for GFN Thursday to see if it's there. Either way, that wraps up this GFN Thursday. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. Anyways, this is Steven signing off, and remember, the game never stops, so keep on playing anytime, anywhere.